The movie starts from a desert where we see a man named Vindium, who was a professional photographer. Actually, he had come to the desert to click good photos of the solar eclipse. Then by evening, he clicks all the photos and starts leaving from there knowing the noise. But after going a little far, he sees a crying child. Then Vindium asks him, "Why are you crying?" On which he says that I am lost here. Then hearing this, Vindium asks that child to come with him, but that child goes to the other side and says that my parents will be found there. Then Vindium has to go behind that child, even though he does not want to, and at the same time he tries to stop that child and says that there is no one on that side. But that child does not stop, and while chasing him, Wyndham had gone deep inside the desert. Know that then Wyndham tries to stop that child forcefully, but that child still does not stop, and then he runs away from there after seeing a strange smile on Wyndham, due to which Wyndham understands that the child has brought him here intentionally to trap him. So he starts going back from there, but he does not know the way back, so he gets lost there, and it becomes dark as he walks. After that, Wyndham starts looking for a shelter to protect himself from the cold wind, and after going a little further, he sees a house where there is also a woman, know that. But that house was a little below the mountain, and there was also a ladder to reach the bottom. Now, did Wyndham not have any place to stay? That is why he descends from that staircase and starts going inside the house. And on going inside, he sees the same woman whose name is Alina. But Alina is a little strange because even after seeing Wyndham, she does not react, and neither does she ask him anything. Then Wyndham tells about himself and says that I have lost my way, so can I stay here for tonight? Even after hearing this, Alina does not give him any answer. No, and after a while she asks him to eat food. Then Wyndham feels a little strange to hear this, but still he sits down to eat. However, he does not eat that food. After that, Alina gives him a room to sleep. Then Wyndham sees Alina changing clothes and then goes to sleep. No, after that, the next day Wyndham wakes up and goes to the same staircase again, but he sees that the staircase is not there, and now he is standing at the same place. That place is surrounded by high rocks from all sides, from where it was impossible to get out without a ladder. That is why he gets worried and goes to Alina, knows and asks her where is the ladder that was there yesterday, on which Alina says that those people must have removed that ladder after you came, on hearing which he asks who are those people. But this time Alina does not give any answer and gets busy in her work. After that, we see that Wyndham wanted to get out of here by any means. That is why he starts climbing up with the help of a climbing hammer, and after climbing a little he gets very tired and stops to rest. Meanwhile, he hears the sound of some children laughing from above, and suddenly a severed goat's head falls down, seeing which Wyndham's foot slips and he falls down and becomes unconscious. When Wyndham regains consciousness at night, he sees that his climbing hammer is stuck inside his foot, which causes him a lot of pain and he starts screaming a lot. Then hearing his screaming, Alina comes there and takes out the hammer from his foot and takes him inside the house. Then the next morning he asks Alina who is stopping him from getting out of here, but Alina does not give him any answer again. After that, Wyndham sees a boy on top of the rock, on seeing whom he asks for help and asks him to bring a rope, on which the boy asks Wyndham to wait there for a while and goes to bring the rope. Then after some time the boy comes back with the rope, noise, and he throws the rope down and asks Wyndham to climb up with its help. Then Wyndham ties the rope around his waist and tries to climb up, and Alina was watching all this from the window. But this time also she remains silent, and Wyndham reaches halfway. Noise. So he thinks that now he will be saved, but this was just his illusion. Actually, as soon as he reaches halfway, we see some children at the top, one of whom urinates on Wyndham, and the rest of the children hold his rope and start shaking it vigorously. Then, 5:07, Wyndham asks Alina for help, and Alina comes there and asks those kids to stop all this, but by then Wyndham's head hits a rock and he faints, and now Wyndham starts thinking that he will never be able to get out of here, and at the same time he thinks that they must have trapped Alina in the same way, and when she knew that she could not get out of here, she must have considered this place as her home. But the surprising thing was that those kids did not want to kill Wyndham and Alina, rather they used to give them food every day. They just did not let them go from here. Then the next day Wyndham was trying to grow vegetables in the same barren place, so that they could not survive while living there, so that there is no shortage of food. Then a child named Lepus comes on the top of the rock, and he asks Wyndham, "What are you doing?" 6:01. on which Wyndham tells him about growing vegetables. Then Lepus asks Wyndham to teach him all this. Then, taking advantage of this, Wyndham tries to make Lupus his friend and tells him that whenever you want I can teach you, on hearing which Lupus throws a packet of chewing gum towards him and goes away from there. Then Wyndham finds a ring and a car key in the same soil, on seeing which he understands that many other people have come here before him. After that, at night, Wyndham starts drinking a lot of alcohol. Then Alina stops him from drinking more, but Wyndham scolds him, after which Alina takes off all her clothes. Then, seeing this, Wyndham is unable to stop himself, and both of them start getting intimate right there. Then the next day, when Wyndham comes to his garden, Lapus comes there and asks Wyndham to teach him, to which Wyndham says that I will not be able to teach you anything from such a distance. If you throw me out of here, I will teach you whatever you want. To which Lapus fearfully tells Wyndham that I will not be able to take you out in the presence of all of them, but when they are not there, I will try to take you out. And Alina was also listening to all this. Meanwhile, another child comes there, who hears their conversation, due to which he gets angry and takes Lapus away from there. Now, while having dinner at night, Alina tells Wyndham that she is pregnant, hearing which Wyndham gets very angry and tells him that only you are responsible for this. No, I am the father of your child. Either you free me or kill me. On this, Alina says that you are just a medium, to fulfill our purpose, saying which she leaves from there. Then the next morning she starts having liver pain in her stomach, due to which she frees Wyndham and asks for his help. Then after that, Alina gives birth to a daughter, and after seeing that cute daughter, Wyndham thinks that now he will stay here, but then those kids come from behind and slit Wyndham's throat, due to which he dies. Then those kids tell Alina that, Mother, we have done what you said. Actually, all these children were Alina's, and before Wyndham, Alina had physical relations with many men and had children from them. Then after some time, we see Alina taking care of her daughter, and she says that now my daughter will take my place. Then we see that Wyndham's dead body is still lying there, and with this the movie ends here.